Then we got the Bul Armory Tac Pro 5-inch. Doesn't move. It's amazing. I'm speechless.
Like, dude, like that's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. This thing looks so good.
Very easy to shoot, full rail. The porting comes in, the gun just shoots flat, stays on target. Really good texturing, fantastic trigger. Just break, reset, break, reset, break. I mean, there's barely a reset. Boop, boop.
And this thing is a work of art. This is a Ferrari and a Lamborghini and a freaking Shelby all packed into one. Like, wow. So, seriously, when I chambered the first round, I couldn't tell if it did it. I didn't feel it. That's how glass smooth this whole thing is. Like, yeah, I literally had to press check it.
Made in Israel. Like, God, such a good gun. Super smooth, super easy to shoot. Yeah, 5 stars.
I got one huge problem with this gun. It's a deal breaker. It's a really big problem with this gun. I'm gonna go through a lot of ammo. Like, all the ammo. Dude, this thing. And I've shot some really nice high-end, you know, double stacks. But this, from I've shot staccatos and things like that, and they're awesome. But this is something else. This is really impressive. We've shot infinities.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is,
it's half the price.
yeah, it's not half the gun. It is right there. Like, dude, it's so smooth. It's so easy. There's no recoil. Like, all day long. This thing, wow. It doesn't move. It does not move. The trigger is awesome. Everything is just spot on with this. I want one.
First off, build quality.
10?
10, 5.
It's a 5.
It's a 5. I mean, so history of Bul Armory, basically, let's start off with that. Bul Armory is out of Israel. They came out with a bunch of kind of polymer frame guns first, and then they got into the 1911 double stack. They've really built up the guns MSRP. We're going to put it right here.
It has been a long time since I've shot a gun that well made. Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next one on top of that is reliability. We put like 8 mags through it, 10 mags through it, whatever.
So here's the funny part. So we did a lot of filming today. We shot a number of different guns. We've put more rounds through this gun than we have everything else combined in about 2 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the thing with this. This thing, we were like, nah, we'll go take it back to the table. No, we're going to do it now.
Yeah.
Like, everything on this screams reliable, well built. Like this, it's like glass. The side
It really
is like
is.
glass.
It really is.
I mean, hold on. Like, I hope they can hear that, like how smooth that is.
Yeah.
The gun's ultra reliable. It's run, I mean, we're just putting S&B through it, but we've run, let's see, 150 rounds through it.
Easy.
And
Yeah.
Mike ran 1,000 rounds through it beforehand, so
Right.
we know it's reliable. We didn't need to run a
Exactly.
ton through it.
Yeah.
Now, next goes into feel.
Yeah.
Feel is a 5.
Yeah.
Really good undercut on the trigger guard. It's a 20. Dude, this thing just feels great. The texturing's great all the way through.
Texturing's perfect.
Yeah.
Spot on. The weight of it's perfect with the porting and everything. It doesn't move. It does not move. It feels like cheating the entire time in such a good way.
Next is factory options. So this is their Tac Pro 5. They have a ton of different models. So 5-star for that. I mean, there's a ton of different options that they offer in a couple different series. I mean, this thing is optics ready from there. The trigger's fantastic. I mean, everything is so good on this. It's not even funny.
It's so well tuned. There's nothing that I have to do to it. The other thing that you'll see sometimes on some of the double stacks is it's kind of like a really high-end performance car, right? Where, yeah, when it runs great, but it can be finicky.
Yeah.
That's not the case here. That's not the case.
Next is Aftermarket. Aftermarket for me is a 5. It'll take any 2011 parts. I mean, there's a whole bunch of parts and things you can do out of it.
Yep.
But that being said, it needs nothing.
No.
It's got everything to it.
No, you're good out of it. You're good right out of the gate.
So next is X Factor, and X Factor for me is a 5-star, and that's just the shootability, the build quality, like everything that goes into this. The trigger is, I want to say that's like 3 pounds.
Yeah.
The porting on the top helps bring down the recoil. This gun, it's a chef. Mwah.
For me, it's a 5 as well. I mean, it is a work of art. It's so well balanced. It shoots so well. It's so smooth. It's what you want in a gun. And for me, a lot of times when we look at these kind of things, and this goes into, okay, are you a buyer?
Yeah.
Are you a buyer, John?
Okay, so here's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I am a buyer. The 2011 market is starting to take off, and we're getting everything from the T-Sauce that you just shot that we're going to be reviewing that's $600, all the way up to the Prodigy at $1,500 to this at about, I want to say these are running $2,000. Again, MSRP is at the beginning. Then you've got Staccatos, which are $3,000.
Yep.
And then you've got Atlas and all those other stuff, and you know, there's a ton out there. For the money, if the Prodigy was really good,
Yep.
this is just better. And for the money, I would say if I had $2,000 to spend on a really high-end 2011,
Yeah.
I'm going for this.
I agree. I totally agree. I mean, and for me, am I a buyer? Yes. And I am not one to lightly say, oh, I'm going to lay down, you know, a couple grand on a gun. There's a lot of options out there, and there's a lot of, you know, companies who, you know, are in this camp who have maybe been around longer, have a bigger name, those kinds of things. This is top of the list for me. I'm all about this thing. Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't done many like impromptu reviews. This will be the first.
Yeah.
Like this gun made us stop
Yeah.
and just go, no, we're going to do the review.
We're doing it right now.
I
My
would
thing is
just
this, is
stop it
it
right
is
here.
so good that I don't need to spend a whole lot of time on it. Like, go get one. Just go get one. Like,
Yeah,
this
if you
is
have,
ridiculous.
I don't say like go spend $2,000 very often. I mean,
No.
a number of guns on our channel are under like $200,
Right.
Or under $300,
Right.
And because you know I grew up, and you at the same time we were very, you know, affordability was where it was at.
Yep.
This is just like I would go drop the money tomorrow on
Yes.
this.
My thing is this, is when you're looking at firearms especially, you know, and you get into the higher price things, you're either buying name, maybe you're buying history, you know, if it's a collector, something like that. You're buying, you know, or you're buying performance, right? For this, and a lot of times it is, for those really expensive guns, a lot of times it's name. A lot of that price comes from name and pedigree and things like that, right? This thing is amazing. And I've shot some really high-end double stack 1911s, and this is right up there.
And now I understand why a lot of people have been doing reviews on these.
Yeah.
And I understand why, because this is a really, really
Yeah.
good gun. I mean,
It's expensive, but the amount of gun that you're getting for the money, it's a steal.
6 mags. 6 mags is what we put through this. And we
Yeah.
were like, done.
Yeah.
Easy. Review's over.
Yep.
So I learned to thank Tactical Considerations for letting us borrow this gun.
Yep.
Again, I want to thank our sponsor, Click Click Bang. Go check them out. Click Click Bang 1 on Instagram. Great guys over there. Make sure to go like, share, and subscribe on their thing. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the little bell for notifications here, and we will see you on the next one.
We out!